Alrighty guys, it's Seppo Paju here again, coming at you guys with another vlog. Today's subject is gonna be different practice drills. So a lot of people ask me what kind of drills do I do when I practice, and today we're gonna cover a few of those. Let's go with 3. I'm gonna show you guys how to do 3 different drills. They're fun, and let's get to it. With different practice drills, you can make practicing a little bit more enjoyable. You can make it a little bit more competitive. You can have different subjects that your practice drill trains for you. So we're gonna start off from one of my oldest drills that I've been doing for almost 10 years now. I actually heard this for the first time on Juho Rantalaiho. He's one of my good friends, old friend of mine. Also one of the best players from Europe of all time. Little blog for you, I don't know if you're watching this. But so, what you need is 5 putters. I'm gonna have to do this. No. So what you need is just 5 markers. They can be putters, they can be minis, they can be rocks, whatever you choose. You choose the distances. I usually put the first marker to about 5 meters and then up to 10 meters between each meter. I have 2 to 3 putters. You can also have a little bit different variations of this, but I usually go with 2 putters. And when I start from the shortest distance, I go to 5 meters first, and if I make 2 putts, I get to go to 6 meters. If I make 2 putts again, I get to 7 meters and so on. If I make 1 putt, I get to stay in that same position. So if I make 1 putt from 6 meters, I get to stay there. I don't get to go to 7 meters. Okay, so if I make 0, I lose the game. I have to start all over again. I have to go back to that 5 meters. It sounds easy, but it's pretty difficult to get all the way through. So that's one of my really basic methods that I've been doing for a really long time, and I still do it. Similar game is called Jyly. A lot of Finnish people know this. You can find this on internet. It's Jyly, Jyly. It's basically this game where you have to putt 100 times. You want 5 putters, and you mark once again distances from 5 to 10 meters. You start from 10 meters, you have those 5 putters, and however many you make, if you make, let's say 5, you get to stay in that 10 meters. If you make 4, you drop to 9 meters. If you make 3, you drop to 8 meters. If you're at that 8 meters and you make 5, you get back to 10 meters, and so on and so forth. And different positions have different points. If you're at 10 meters and you make 5 putts from 10 meters, you get 50 points. The absolute best that you can get on that game is 1,000 points if you make 100 putts from 10 meters in a row. My record is something like 821. I've only done it about 10 times, but it's one of my new favorites. It's really close to competition simulation. It really makes you focus on each putt, and that's something I recommend all of you guys to check out. Once again, a really basic 3rd tip for you guys for practicing. This is also one of my actually very first practice drill that I ever did, and also really, it makes sense. It's really simple, but a lot of people still don't do it. So I usually do it with about 10 discs, 10 putters or whatever, and you choose a spot. Let's say we have a basket here and we would go about 60 to 70 meters that way. It can be anything. It can be seriously any distance that you want to practice. You throw those discs to the basket, to your target, and you try to putt from each one of those discs. Wherever they landed, you play from there. So that way you get to those different spots on the green. You don't always putt from that same spot. You get to those weird straddle putts, uphill putts, downhills. Sometimes you might even just have to throw in even a second upshot if you hit a tree or something. But this is a really basic drill that I've been doing for years, and a lot of you guys should be doing it as well. So here it is. These are my really simple practice methods. I'm gonna keep doing this here. I'm still in Spain. I will be here for another few days. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.